guys, it's Kelsey and Kendra, and today we are back with another video for you guys. And today we are reviewing and demoing the Pattern Beauty Stylers. So this is kind of a follow-up on the other Pattern Beauty video we did. How long ago was that? It was months ago. It was a while ago when we reviewed the shampoo, the conditioner, and the oils. Yes. And we wanted to review the leave-in conditioner, but it was sold out. And we still haven't gotten a chance to get our hands on it, and I do want to try that eventually. But today we're going to be talking about stylers. All about stylers. So we're going to be reviewing the hydrating mist, the stronghold gel, the styling cream, the curl gel, and the edge control. So we wanted to do two different wash and goes for you guys, so you guys can get an idea of how the products combo together and what works better together. It's been a month since these products have been out, but I wanted to watch a couple other people's reviews to see what they were using with what, because sometimes a product can work completely different depending on what you pair it with. So, also the hair type too. And of course the hair type. Also, these products were sent to us in a PR package, but that will not cloud our judgment because, as you guys know, we're always brutally honest. I wouldn't say brutally honest, we're just honest. We're super picky with our hair anyway, so I can't lie if something don't work. Like, you will see if it don't work. So when I saw that Tracy came out with this stronghold gel, I was super excited, but initially I assumed that it was just for ponytails and buns and protective styles. But then I started seeing people use it in actual like wash and go form. And in the curly world, we all know that we basically do what we want with the products. Yeah. So just because it's not meant for that one thing doesn't mean that you can't use it for something else. On the back, it does say great for curlies, coilies, and tight textures when you need a healthy hold for a slick look. So immediately I was like, oh, I can just put my hair in a ponytail. But then when I read the ingredients, I was like, this probably will still work really well for a wash and go, and it might define my curls too. So this has sea moss, aloe vera, and chia seeds. So I thought all those were pretty good ingredients for like your curls in general, like the health of your curls. So I was like, maybe this might work as a wash and go product. And I tried it. First of all, this is a very thick gel. Like, the texture is extremely thick. Like, it does not like fall to the floor like when you put it on your finger. That's how thick it is. A lot of people were comparing it to Eco Styler gel, which I have not used in I don't know how long. It's been a minute since I've used Eco Styler gel. But for me, if I could compare it to something that I actually use in my hair, I'll compare it to the Care styling gel, their protein clear styling gel. That is what this feels like to me as far as the texture. Has a pretty faint smell. I'm not like fond of the smell. It's kind of mundane, you know, but I love the formula of this gel. So first of all, I do want to briefly mention the hydrating mist before I get into this even more, because this is what I applied first. I wanted to try the hydrating mist because typically when I normally do my hair, the format, I always use some kind of like spray leave-in conditioner and then I'll follow it up with the gel. So this is a decent product, but I wasn't wowed by it. First of all, the pump was stressing me out. The pump, I don't know if I had a malfunction pump. It was stuck. It kept spraying out kind of crazy. Stiff. It wasn't like a continuous mist. I noticed that because I tried it before you. Like, I took it out of town. Oh, it's like a refresher? As a refresher, and the pump was driving me crazy. It wasn't consistent. I was like, so frustrated the whole time. So it was like turning me off as I was using it. So I can't even tell y'all like if it actually did a great job at detangling my hair because I was frustrated mid-use. So I switched the pump to another one of my leave-in conditioners, and then I started to see how it was working a little bit better, and it was detangling my hair, but I have better leave-in conditioners. I'll just say that. I have better spray products that are better than this. So it did its job, but it wasn't amazing, not groundbreaking. So this I would give like maybe a 5. So I did go through and detangle my hair with this. I usually detangle with a Denman brush, so it'll be easier to go through with a styling product like this gel, because y'all know if you use a gel to style your hair, the tangles and knots make it so much more annoying to do your hair. So you want to go in with something detangling first. I mean, I assume that's common sense for everyone's hair. I went in after with the gel, and when I first applied like to the first section, the key for me to a good gel is when I start to see the curl forming back really fast. Like, you can see the clump, like your curls like smoothing together, not separating and looking stringy and really gross. This clump the curls together really nicely. Oh, and immediately I noticed that, and I noticed how shiny my hair was. So those are the main things I noticed. And as I kept going through my hair, it had really nice slip. Most gels that I like to use usually have nice slip, considering that most gels have aloe vera in them. So aloe vera is like a good slip agent, and this does have aloe in it, but I love like how thick the product was. It made me feel like my hair was like gonna be really defined, and as I kept going through, it stayed very shiny, very defined. And as I was distributing the product through my hair, it wasn't drying really fast, because some gels, like as you're putting it in your hair, by the time you get to like the last section, the first section is already feeling kind of dry, because that's how some gels, the way they dry, they're like curl formers, so they like kind of hold the hair in place. And this does say stronghold gel, but it took a minute obviously to dry when I was completely done with my entire head.
It's also probably because you applied a lot.
Yes, and because I applied a lot, that's probably it too.
Yeah.
I usually apply a lot of product. If y'all don't know, I'm very generous with the amount of product that I apply to my hair, just because I need it to last, and who wants to skip sections? Yeah. This is 15 ounces and more than half of it is gone, because I wanted to see the product to its full capacity. I wanted to see the full potential of the product.
Got it.
So I didn't want to be like shy and put like a little here. No, I went in. I do love the packaging. I love that she has this in a jar and not a pump, because I hate when thick products are in pumps or like squeeze tubes, because you can't get all the product out and you feel like you're wasting money unless you go in with scissors. So I love the packaging of this, but overall I feel like my curls were very defined. It did dry kind of dry, but I was not expecting it to feel like moisturized when I was done air drying. I did air dry, by the way, because it says stronghold gel, so it did what it claimed to do.
Yeah, it doesn't claim to be a moisturizing gel or anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when it dried, I was like, it's dry. Like my hair feel a little dry. So I did go in with her oil, the Pattern Argan Oil. So that's obvious with most products that have like a hard cast. Once it's dry, you're gonna go in with the oil regardless. So I wasn't expecting it to dry super soft. That's the only difference between this and the Care gel that I use. That gel dries soft, weirdly. I was very shocked the first time I tried that. It dries really soft.
Because it's a protein gel.
Yeah, it's protein, and most protein products make your hair really hard.
Yeah.
But this, it dried really crunchy. So I'm not gonna lie, when you use it, it dries very crunchy. It's not a soft, like, you know, hold. Obviously it says stronghold. So if you're looking for like a heavy duty gel and you need super defined curls, frizz-free, you like the kind of definition that I like. Some people like more of like a messy. I like that on like day 5, I'll go with it, but like initially I do like more like a uniform curl. This is for you. If you don't like that kind of curl, then you would not like this gel. But if you're a gel girl, then I recommend trying this. So the Stronghold gel is $25. If you guys are curious about the prices, that's kind of steep for some people, but others is not that much. If you spent money
on hair products,
yeah, there are gels that are more than this. And then the hydrating mist is $18. If you guys are still curious about this, I would not purchase this with my own money. I would purchase this gel with my own money. And then last but not least, I used the edge control like to finish off my wash and go. It was really nice going on. I love the texture of it. It smoothed my edges down really nicely. But once my hair was completely dry, like when everything dried, I noticed that just my edges, not the rest of my hair, just my edges had like a little bit of a residue. So depending on how much you apply to your edges, it left some flakes in my hair, which was annoying because I love how it first went on when my hair was wet. So try it at your own risk. Maybe it was just my hair and the combination of the other products with my hair. So maybe it's not just the product itself, maybe it's the combination with this one. So I love the edge control still, but it did leave some flakes. Okay, so you guys know I love a good cream and I love a good styling lotion. So I used both products. Well, this is technically not a lotion, but I'm going to explain why I think it's a lotion, okay? So I was going to go in with the styling cream first and then finish off with the curl gel. But once I saw the consistency of the curl gel, I was like, wait, this is not a gel. When I put it in my hand, I noticed it was very similar to a gel that I already used before. And it is the Shea Moisture Make It Last Wash and Go Defining Gel Oil. So this is kind of like that same type of like slimy, really lightweight gel. Again, I'm gonna keep doing this because it's not a gel to me. Like, I don't know,
like a gel lotion.
Yeah, like I don't know who created this new like gel
formula.
Like, to me a gel is like classic like gel, like what you just used. To me, that's what a gel is. So I think they should probably rename this or remarket it, because it's kind of confusing to people who've never seen a gel like this before. And I have before, and it still was confusing for me. So to me, it feels more like a styling lotion. So to me, she should have like named it styling lotion, because when I applied it to my hair, I noticed that it was more of a like detangling styling lotion versus a gel. So I was a little confused when I started to apply it at first, because if you read it, it just says, a favorite for wash and goes, the curl gel is a dream for defined, bouncy, and juicy curls looking for medium hold. So I really don't think it gave that even slight hold, barely medium to me.
So do you think it's for a different hair type? Like, it'll be for wavy hair?
Yeah, this is more for like wavy hair, not really like super curly hair. And it just says, the creamy smooth formula glides on effortlessly and gives life to coils with the nourishment of aloe vera, coconut oil, and cacao oil. Never heard of that oil before. Styles are defined and hair is left flexible, springy, and touchable. This is definitely not for you if you have really coarse hair. Like if your hair soaks up product really fast, you will not like this. But I did like it as, like I said, like a lotion styling detangler type product. So I did like it for that reason. I also like that it's paraben free, color safe, no silicones as well.
All her products are cruelty free.
I like to see that, even though silicones do help with definition,
They do.
which is why I think this hardly gave any definition. But I still like the product, but not for what it says that it is. So I was expecting more like clumping when I was applying this to my hair, because it does say curl gel, shine, define, and hold. And to me, the only thing that it did is detangle, and it does not say it detangles on here. So that's why I decided to like change my mind and apply this first before going in with the styling cream.
Based on the texture, not the name.
Yeah, based on the texture, not the name, exactly. I love the packaging. It's super big, and like a little bit does not go a long way with this.
So it's very lightweight.
It's very, very lightweight, so I did have to use quite a bit of this on my hair. But like I said, it did a really good job at detangling my hair and gliding through. So after I finished applying this, I applied the styling cream. Now this, I'm obsessed with. I would not purchase this curl gel with my own money, for the simple fact that it's a confusing product and it doesn't give enough hold for me. And I have other products that kind of does what this does already, like my Miss Jessie's lotions. It kind of reminds me of that in a way. So that's probably why I wouldn't buy it. But this styling cream is one of a kind, I must say. What I noticed when I first opened it is how thick it was. I was like, wow, this is like Mick the Stallion thick. So I was like already super excited to try it when I saw the thickness of the product. If you have thick, like hard to manage hair, you love thick products. Like you just get super excited when you see a thick product. So I was super excited to try this. Y'all look, it looked like I haven't even used this.
Yes.
And I used a lot.
For real?
It's like magic.
It don't
it's
even look like you touched it.
Right? Crazy, right?
Yeah, because mine don't look
I was
like
gonna
that.
say, because your
gel
gel
look like that.
I was like, Kendra,
I don't know if you got to
There's
see that, but
that-
I used quite a bit of it.
I was gonna say, you're gonna have to buy another one for your next washing day.
Yeah, I can't use this again until I have another one in my present.
Yeah, so keep that in mind. If you're heavy-handed with gel,
And it depends on the amount of hair you have, because I forget
That's
how
true,
much
too.
hair I have when I start going through it. I'm like,
Yeah, me
dang, I
too.
got this section left.
yeah, that's true. But as far as this styling cream, y'all, if you have, like, first of all, my hair is long. Well, it's grown. It's like at my butt now, because I cut like 3 inches off in February, but it's grown back already. And it still looks like I have not touched this. So if your hair is shorter than mine, this is probably gonna last you like a year. Yeah, so
That's a lot in curly hair.
Yes,
years.
it's a long time in curly hair years. Very long time. But when I was applying this, I noticed that, not in a bad way, but when I like scooped it and put it in my hand, that it wasn't as thick as it looks in the jar. Now let me explain that. It looks super thick in the jar, but when you start smoothing it in your hands, it feels more like a curling smoothie slash butter rather than a cream. Now, some people might be like, ain't it the same thing? To me, it's not. Like, creams to me are more like a, like when I think of styling cream, I think of the I think of the Eden Body Works Defining Cream. So that's one of my favorite like styling creams. So that's like what I base my opinion on when I'm using another cream. And this to me is more of a smoothie texture when you get it in your hands.
Is it like the Shea Moisture smoothie?
No.
Coconut hibiscus?
Not really.
Oh.
This is smoother than that, actually.
Oh.
Like this is like almost like so velvety smooth in your hand. Like it feels, see, it's not as thick on your hand.
It's kind of whippy.
It's kind of whippy. Like when you start like massaging it in your hands,
it's like
and
a
then
body butter.
and you start putting it on your hair, you realize it's not as thick as you may think. So keep that in mind as well. It's not like as thick as you think, but it's super easy to work with. Like it glides through my hair so nicely. And I noticed when I immediately applied this that my hair started to clump because it was not really clumping with that quote unquote curl gel. But when I put this in it, I was like, okay, now we're working with something. Now we're getting something. We're getting somewhere. So when I started applying this, I started to notice that my curls look a lot more uniform, which is like how I like while I'm applying my product. I'm more of like a rake per hand type of girl. Kendra likes to do the shingling method. So it just depends on what you like more. But this to me will work if you did like the shingling method or if you did what I did, which is raking and per hands. But this is mainly for twist outs and braid outs. So she sells it as that. It just says, looking like a jar of thick buttercream. Oh, that's weird. I said it's more like a butter. Our styling cream provides superior moisture penetration and ideal oil-rich touchable hold when setting twist outs, braid outs, bantu knots, and more. So she sells it more.
But it also says here at the top,
when your curls crave luscious definition. So that's what I was craving. It gave great definition. It'd be a long time. I don't think I would ever do a twist out or braid out again. It's just too much work. I don't have time for all that. And to me, it's like great if you're transitioning. It has shea butter in it, cacao oil. Again, it's in this product as well. And it has sweet almond oil. Nourish the hair to provide hair retention while preventing breakage or damage. Now this does not only feel like just like a styling product, it felt very nourishing going onto my hair. Like I felt like I was putting like goodness into my hair. So it also feels like I'm doing something good for my hair while I'm styling. So I like dual use products that do more than one thing. It also says it's great for twisting locks. I'm not sure if I agree with that because I've twisted locks before and I need a little bit more, tackiness when I'm twisting. But this product is one of a kind. Like it's very few other products I could compare this to. And I was pleasantly surprised by the texture and the formulation and how much a little bit goes a long way with this. Like when I was like almost done with my hair, I kept looking in the jar. I was like, it don't look like I'm getting no product out of this. And when I was finally done, I was like, it don't look like I hardly used this. And that makes me happy because I don't have to like keep buying something over and over again.
definitely.
So that's good. So to me, this is worth $25 to me because it's gonna last you a very, very, very long time. I'm very heavy-handed with product and my hair is extremely long, so that says a lot. I would recommend investing in the big size. You can try the smaller size. She has smaller sizes. She has like a sample set that you can try to see if you like want to buy the full-size products. But with this, if you like styling creams or like smoothie, buttery type products, I recommend just going ahead and buying the bullet and just spending $25 on this because it's bomb. But this curl gel, y'all, I wouldn't buy this. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't. It was a good product, but like I said, I have other products that do this already, if not better, in my hair closet. So,
but I'm actually curious as far as styling products to see how these work together.
I watched a few people's videos and I've seen someone love the combination and I've also seen someone hate the combination because it left a ton of flakes.
Oh, okay.
So again, it depends on your hair type, texture, density,
Gotcha.
how much product you are applying of each thing. I'm telling y'all, wash and goes are a science project. But we want to give our opinions on these products because you guys have been asking us to review them ever since they came out. So we hope this video kind of helped you guys form an opinion of what you want to try because we were kind of like all over the place with our opinions.
And naturally, I assume that I would like one product more than the other because generally when you have like a natural hair like styling collection, all of the products are not created equal. You're going to love something a little bit more
than the other, yeah.
So I just didn't know which one that would be. And for me, the Stronghold gel is definitely going to be purchased with my own money. And for me, I would say this is going to be in like my top 5 gels, 1000%.
I feel the exact same way about the styling cream as well. This will definitely be one of my staple products in my like styling cream section. This is like top 3 for me as far as styling creams.
Okay guys, so that wraps up our Pattern Beauty Stylers review and demo. Let us know what you're going to try. Let us know what you were intrigued by when she first came out with all these products. And let us know what you've already tried, like if you form the same opinions that we have on some of these products. And we will link Pattern Beauty's website in the link down below if you guys want to purchase some products for yourself. And yeah, that completes this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.